Alright, so I'm going to use this floodlight with its own rechargeable batteries, which a solar panel plugs into and basically keeps the batteries charged. I'm getting raw power out of this, which right now is at 6.2 volts. And I'm going to power several of these low modules using batteries, so usually they want around 4.5 volts. Using a 5 volt here voltage regulator, an LM I think 2940 for 1 amp. I have a big diode here. I'm only using it because it actually can source a lot of amps, and especially it will only drop about 0.3 volts. Actually, right now I'm only getting a 0.1 volt drop, 4.9 out of 5.0. Okay, so this is now nothing working. This is actually showing 20 milliamps getting through the system, so I know how much I'm using for my batteries. I'm going to turn this on. There we go. So now I'm using 0.6 amps, quite a bit. You can see how it's even draining the voltage to 5.5, 5.6 from the main batteries, and I'm getting now 4.7 from the voltage regulator. Actually, I want it to be close to 4.5 because if I get too high, this LED becomes even brighter, takes even more amps, and it will overheat. So this is actually the right amount right now. That little diode actually does the job. And also, I mean, it will prevent backflow, but I'm mostly using it to drop a few tenths of volts. Then I'll go on medium power. Now I'm down to 70 milliamp, 80 milliamps. You can see the voltage going back to 6.1, 4.8. And if I shut it off, the draw is now 20 milliamps. There's actually 10 milliamps coming from this guy, which is why I don't want to be powering it through batteries. Otherwise, basically the batteries die every 2 months or so. And the other 10 milliamps is actually coming from the voltage regulator. It's not super efficient when it's sleeping, but at least it can draw a fair amount of power, which is what I needed in this case. So there you go.